What's up guys, this is Kbab here and I'm bringing you guys another Wi-Fi battle. So this is going to be another audio battle with my same team, and this is a battle against CarlosM. And yeah, let's just jump right into the team preview. So he has a Whimsicott, which is very annoying, but as long as I have my Among Us it shouldn't be that big of a problem. Then he has a Dusknoir, which I'm not threatened by at all. Since I do have a Rotom which can just do lots of damage with the Shadow Ball, and and yeah, just I have many things that can come in on a Will-O-Wisp and do lots of damage, or don't mind the burn and that kind of stuff. But then he has a Tangrowth, which is really annoying because it is one of the things that is actually in the way of my Feraligatr, and yeah, nothing on my team can OHKO it. So yeah, that thing is a problem. Then he has a Magmortar, which is a big threat once I lose my my Slowking. But my Slowking can at least take 2 Shadow Balls from full health as long as the Magmortar is timid, and they are usually timid, especially when they're running the Choice Scarf set. But I don't think that's that popular anymore for some reason. And then he has a Gallade, which I'm not really threatened by at all, as long as he isn't the Scarf set, because then it can outspeed my Emboar. But as long as I have my Slowking, it should be fine. Then he has an Electivire, which I'm also not that threatened by, because I do have my Among Us and my Rotom. So yeah, it should be fine. So let's just jump right into the battle. Alright, so so he's gonna lead off with my with his Whimsicott, and I'm gonna lead off with my Emboar. So I know these things like to carry the Stun Spore or the Leech Seed, so I'm just gonna switch. Excuse me. Just gonna switch out directly into my Among Us, because it can take a Leech Seed or a Stun Spore, and he does in fact go for the Stun Spore. And yeah. So I know he can't do anything, and he's just gonna go for the U-turn just to get some damage in. So I knew here he was gonna switch out into his Magmortar because he has the Vile Spirit. So I predict that and go for the Stun Spore, but I get paralyzed, which really sucks. But you know, it's part of the game. Hacks is part of the game, and yeah, just embrace the hacks, as Joey likes to say. But here I'm just gonna go into my Slowking, predicting a Fire type move, but he actually goes to the sub. So now I'm getting kinda scared actually. So he is gonna go for the Thunderbolt, and I know I can take 2 if he's timid. So I should be fine here, but it does way too much. So that definitely confirms to me that he is timid, that he is modest. So yeah, that kind of sucks, because now my Slowking is pretty much a death fodder now to this Magmortar. So here I just predicted something, hoping that he wouldn't go for another sub, but he did go for another sub, so I went for the T-Wave. So that really sucks, because now he's behind the sub. I should have just played safe and not over-predicting or anything, but he did go for the sub, so that really sucks. So yeah, he's just gonna go for another Thunderbolt and take me out, which really sucks, because now I don't have really a safe switch into this thing. So my only bet here is hoping that I can live a Thunderbolt and then take him out with 2 Flare Blitzes. So my first Flare Blitz does indeed break the substitutes, and I get a little bit of recoil damage, not that much. And here he's just gonna go for the Thunderbolt, hoping, and I'm hoping here that I can take at least 1 which I do, but I get paralyzed, which really sucks because Embor is my Scarfer. So here I'm like, oh fuck, GG. Yeah, I can't take another Thunderbolt. So yeah, Embor goes down, but I live on 3 HP. Yeah, I'm taking him out with Flare Blitz. Oh yeah. And it's boosted by Blaze and all, so that's definitely gonna take it out. So yeah, my Embor goes down to the recoil. That is one of his biggest threats out of the way. So I predict the Whimsicott to come in, so I'm gonna go into my Amoonguss as yeah, just because he can't do anything. So here's just gonna go for another U-turn. And yeah, he's gonna switch out into his Dusknoir as a sleep fodder, cause yeah, he had no Vital Spirit Juicer left or anything. So I get paralyzed. So that really sucks. Well, not really, but you know, it's annoying. So here's gonna go for the Shadow Punch, and it does absolutely nothing. So he's not like an offensive set or sub punch set or anything. So here I'm just gonna go for the Spore, and the funny thing is that Dusknoir's eyes don't close when he is sleeping, so that's kind of funny. So here I predict the switch, and I'm gonna go for the Stun Spore, and in comes his Electivire, which gets paralyzed, which is great. And I love that nickname, Erectifire. It's cool, but you should always run a what's it called, a shiny Feraligatr, Electivire, because the shiny version is cool, because it has those blue tips. But here just gonna go for the Earthquake, and it does way too much, because it's a crit, and he also has Life Orb. So I'm just gonna go for the Giga Drain, and it doesn't really do that much. It does about a third, or 30, yeah, let's just say a third. So here I'm gonna predict another Earthquake, and I'm gonna go into my Fideo Tappy. And to be honest, I didn't really know why he didn't go for the Ice Punch in the first place on my Amoonguss, because we'll see later that he has that. But here I'm just gonna go for the sub, as he tries to go for the Ice Punch, but he gets paralyzed. So that sucks for him. So he's just gonna switch out into his Dusknoir as a death fodder. And yeah, it's still asleep, so that's very nice, although that really didn't matter at this point. But I'm hoping that Shadow Ball is a 2-hit KO, and it definitely is. So yeah, he has leftovers and stuff, which isn't really gonna help him at this point in the game. So I'm just gonna go for the Shadow Ball. And yeah, and I'm gonna take out that Dusknoir, so that is nice. Although it wasn't really a threat to my team in any way, shape or form, but you know, it's always nice to yeah, just let him faint. So I'm just gonna go for another Shadow Ball as he brings in his Tangrowth, which was a excuse me, a very weird switch in my opinion, because it really can't take those that well, even after Giga Drain HP recovery. So here he does get some what's called health back, but it really isn't that much since Rotom has low HP. So I'm just hoping here that I can take him out with another Shadow Ball. Let's see, it goes down and down and down, and I take him out. So that is very nice, because that was one of the things that was stopping my Feraligatr from sweeping. But in comes his Whimsicott, and I know he's wanting to go for the Stun Spore, so I'm just gonna switch right back out into my Amoonguss, and that is very nice. So so here he's just gonna go for another U-turn, because he can't do anything to me. And yeah, he's gonna U-turn out into his Electivire, and I get paralyzed, which kinda sucks, but you know, part of the game. And yeah, So here I'm just gonna predict another earthquake, and I'm gonna go into my Video Tappy. I just love that name, it's amazing. But he gets paralyzed again, which really sucks for him, but I'm just gonna go for another sub here, as he is gonna break it with the Ice Punch. So here I was like, well, he is gonna go for another Ice Punch, cause yeah, that's pretty much what he's gonna do. So I was like, well, I can set up with Feraligatr, and he might get paralyzed. So in comes my Feraligatr, and my cool shiny Feraligatr, and he is gonna go for the Ice Punch. And here I was like, that actually looks very cold. He might get frozen, and I do get frozen, which is really funny, because I was like, I'm gonna get frozen, and I did, and I end up getting frozen. So I don't defrost, and he is just gonna take me out with a Wild Charge. So I was kind of surprised by that I did get taken out by the Wild Charge, since I am carrying some HP investment, but I guess it's a Life Orb Electivire, so you shouldn't mess with that. But here he lives the recoil and the Life Orb damage, which I was kind of surprised by. But here I calced if I could live another Life Orb recoil, and I could. So I'm just gonna take him out with another with a Shadow Ball, and I live with 2 HP. And in comes his Whimsicott, which was kind of a bad play, but you know. Here I know he has to go for the U-turn, so I'm just gonna go for the Pain Split and get a lot of health back. So yeah, he's now down to half health, which is nice. And yeah, so he's just gonna go for the U-turn as I predicted, and in comes Gallade. So here I was scared of the what's it called, of the Shadow Sneak, but I was just gonna stay in because I didn't have really anything to take it. And here I see that he is Life Orbed, which is nice information. So here I only have my Amoonguss and my Aggron left, so I'm just praying here that I can live a Zen Headbutt and get a Stun Spore off through the Paraflinch, and not miss my Stun Spore. So I do live it, I do not get paralyzed, and I do not get flinched. I go for a Stun Spore, and it hits, which is amazing. Because, yeah, otherwise I would have lost right there, because my Aggron cannot take a Drain Punch or Close Combat or anything. So here he gets paralyzed, which wasn't really a big deal, I think. It might have mattered. I might put some calcs up about Head Smash, how much it does to Gallade. So here he's just gonna take me out with another Zen Headbutt, and yeah. So now it's 2-1, and I only have my Aggron left, but that was key that I got off my Stun Spore, so now my Aggron can outspeed him. So now in comes my Aggron, and yeah, he's just gonna sack his Whimsicott now, because it can't really do anything. So I'm gonna go for the Head Smash, and I of course take him out, because it is a choice banded Aggron with Head Smash. What do you expect? I even get a crit just to rub it in. So here comes his Gallade, and it's 1 vs 1. So I'm gonna go for the Head Smash, but I miss, but he gets paralyzed. So I'm like, okay, well, that sucks. Here I'm gonna go for another Head Smash, but I miss again, but he gets paralyzed. And here I'm just gonna go for another Head Smash, and I hit, and I take him out. So I indeed have the worst luck with Head Smash. But yeah, that was a really close game that really came down to the wire, and the freeze, to be honest, only made it closer. And I love freezes, they're always funny, and it doesn't matter if they happen to me, because I like it. So yeah, but yeah, I should really stop saying but it's just part of the narration, I guess. But hope you guys enjoyed. Please leave a like if you did, and if you haven't subscribed yet, please feel free to subscribe. And yeah, I really suck at ending videos, but yeah. I also got some more Jackrabbit coming up for the ones that are interested. Also, tomorrow I'll be getting Ocarina of Time. Well, The Legend of Zelda Ocarina of Time 3D for my 3DS, cause I got no marks below 6 on my just for school. Let's just put it that way. I forgot the I forgot what it's called. But whatever. I hope you guys enjoyed. Leave a like and subscribe, as I said before. Leave a comment if you want to, and I'll see you guys next time. Peace. Oh wait, I should say this. May the Kbab magic be with you. Peace.